Hachette Audio presents The Dime, written by Kathleen Kent, read by Cynthia Farrell. For Jim. A patient woman can roast an ox with a lantern. Chinese proverb. 1. Norman Avenue and Jewel Street, Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Monday, October 23rd, 2000. From my position in the hallway, on my ass, head pressed against the doorframe, legs drawn up with my gun held two-handed against my sternum, I try to recall the layout of the room. 3 sets of bunk beds, 4 corpses sprawled across bloodied sheets, my partner, shot 3 times, lying motionless next to the nearest bunk, and somewhere in there, 1 lunatic. A screaming infant in one hand and a semi-automatic pistol in the other. The last time I sneaked a look around the open doorway, he fired at me, the bullet knocking a crater in the wall opposite. He followed up by threatening to shoot the baby and then himself. I've been a cop for 5 months, 1 week, and 9.5 hours. It was the crying baby that brought us to the apartment in the first place. Dispatch had gotten a call from the super of a 3-story residential building on Norman Avenue of 4 shots fired inside one of the top-floor apartments. My partner, an older, more experienced Brooklyn cop named Ted O'Hanlon, and I were only minutes away. The stairway was narrow up to the 2nd floor, and several neighbors, mostly thick-waisted women and some small kids, were milling around, more curious than frightened. Ted had told everyone to clear the hallway, to stay inside their apartments, and we climbed cautiously to the 3rd floor, hands on our service pistols. We could hear the baby crying as soon as we reached the landing. It was a healthy, steady cry that made me think no one was holding it. The super had let us know that the place opposite the possible shooter's apartment was empty, so no chance of a neighbor stumbling out at the wrong time. Approaching the apartment, we saw that the door was open a small crack, and as we drew our weapons, Ted called out, "NYPD, hello? Everybody okay?" Ted had approached the door slowly, on point, and he palmed it open with his left hand. "Jesus," he'd said. I was right behind him, and being taller than him by several inches. At 5'11", I'm taller than a lot of the men in my squad. I got a good look inside.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?